Tarot, and I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment, and let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Fantastic Friday. Hey. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer, over here at Pisces Tarot. Your business is my business, and we gonna get into this business. Happy Friday. Yay! Or as I say, fantastic Friday, okay? Welcome, everybody. Come on in. How was y'all's Friday? I hope y'all had a good day today. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. If y'all need a good movie to watch, hey, if y'all want a good movie to watch, go and watch the Martha Stewart documentary. It is very interesting. Poor little Martha. You know, I rocks with Martha. I do. Y'all gotta watch that Martha Stewart documentary. It's a good one. Come on in. Welcome. Come on in. What am I over here doing? Y'all, it is a good day. I don't know if y'all saw the sunset. It is 11:11 portal. And you know, at this point, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not even excited about the 11:11, the 12:12, the 1. I'm not excited about 1:1, 2:2, 3. I'm not excited about none of them things right now. And I will tell you why. Because even though we are accessing these portals, right? You can only really be responsible for your own energy and your own work that you're doing. And so a lot of times when we talk about these portals, we're associating growth with other people's energy, and everybody may or may not be there. You know what I mean? So while it is a beautiful portal to go into, I'm just taking it all in really, and just focusing on what is it that I want to do with the month. What is it that I want to do for myself and with myself, you know? So that's where we really got to, you know, just, I'm telling you, like, I have been focused on my energy and keeping my energy happy. And I've had to take a step back. And I'm fine with it. I'm so fine with it. Like, I was listening to music from the 2000s, and I was like, yo, I used to be in the club having a good time. I used to be enjoying myself. I used to be dancing and shaking that butt and doing all this other stuff. Now you can't even get me to do none of that. I mean, like, the music is so negative, like everything. And I'm not saying that the music was any less misogynistic than what it is now, because it absolutely is not. But what I'm saying is the music was so inviting to make you want to have a good time. And so what I'm saying all that to say, at this point in my life, I am in a space where I am wanting to, you see what I'm saying? Like listen, at this point, I'm in a point where I just want to be happy and I want to feel good. I want to focus on the things that are pure, things that are true, things that are honest, things that are just. I want to focus on things that are going to make me feel happy. And I feel like it's so much stuff going on that's killing and destroying people's confidence. Like, I just want to feel happy. So I know that all of that is coming up. I'm excited about being on somebody's beach next week. I still haven't decided how I'm going to manage the live next week. I don't know if I feel like taking y'all with me or not. But it's to be determined. But that's what I'm looking forward to, being on the beach, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, burning, roasting, doing all those things, coming back 8 shades darker than what it was when I left, you know? That's where I am. Just keeping my energy happy and positive and in a healthy space, and not allowing nobody else with their shenanigans to disrupt my flow. And I think that's what we all should be right now. You know, stop looking to external things to make us look and feel good. Focus on yourself. Thank you, Samantha. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's get into this reading. It was something I was going to tell y'all. I don't even remember what it was. All I know is I'm ready to go, y'all. I'm ready to go. All right. Spirit, for the harm of none and for the benefit of all, give us some messages that are prevalent to our lives today. Hey, Logan, welcome back. Give us some messages. What? Y'all, I was craving some McDonald's French fries. Y'all know I ain't gonna eat but nothing like 3 or 4 of them. I had some McDonald's French fries. Some things were the saltiest things I have tasted in my life. Is it just me, or are they salty to everybody? Because I don't know. I just feel like it was just so egregiously salty. But I must have needed the salt because, like, I was craving it, you know? I literally just wasted $9 because I didn't even eat what I bought. Like, it was just, ugh. All right. So hopefully I don't have to, I'm saying that to say, hopefully I don't create a headache for myself because I feel like my blood pressure is going whoop. All right. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Some of y'all are going through a period in your life where you're going through changes. You're evolving, you're growing, which is interesting because my mother made a comment to me earlier today, and when she said it, I was kind of just like, I don't know what she's talking about. She said, maybe you're just reverting back to your old ways of being an introvert. And I was like, I'm not an introvert. I am an ambivert. But then when I was out somewhere and somebody was talking to me and I was just like, I don't mind being pleasurable, but right now I just don't want to talk. I just want to sit here in peace and quiet. And I thought about it and I was just like, maybe she's right. Maybe I'm evolving back to my childhood self where I am really an introvert. Like, I don't want to talk. Like, I just don't want to talk. And that's so weird. But I feel like that's important for this season that I'm in. And so I'm saying that to say, if you are going through a season of change and you're needing to evolve, there's nothing wrong with pulling back your energy from others and focusing your energy on yourself and maintaining the things that are making you happy. Because a lot of people are projecting their shenanigans over on you and acting and thinking like you have to take all their trash. You don't have to take anybody else's trash. You don't have to be there for anybody. You don't have to do anything. Like, listen, you are more than welcome to tell them to get their stuff out of there. Okay? So if somebody is doing things that's making you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to just be nice and polite and just say, you know what? I'm not here. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm just here for a little while right now and see, you know, how things go with that, you know? You can keep it simple. All right, so what is our soul whispering today? Healing. Healing. So y'all know I got a new deck. I don't know this deck very well, so let me pull out my little book and look it up. The little baby book. Let's see what healing means. I got the yin yang twins stuck in my head, y'all. So bear with me if you see me doing like this. It's because I'm listening to the yin yang twins in my head. All right. In order to heal, we must first forgive. And sometimes the person we must forgive is ourselves. Now, before I go forward and read this to y'all, I have a tattoo on my hand. And it says forgiveness. Y'all can't see it because it's red, but it says forgiveness. And that's that reminder that you have to forgive yourself. You have to be polite with yourself. You have to love yourself. And so this says, when you have been hurt, it is completely natural to raise your defenses. You may block others from getting close to you on an emotional level to prevent future hurt from occurring, and you may have chastised yourself for allowing personal vulnerability. To start the healing process, you must forgive yourself. If you find that you're engaging in a pattern of negative self-talk, take a moment to stop, breathe deeply, and to let go of these destructive thought patterns. The truth is, no matter what you may have done in the past, now that time has gone. No amount of worry or berating yourself will change what has already come to pass, nor will it allow the healing process to begin. As you move forward, you must use hindsight as a measure of wisdom rather than a tool for punishment. It is time to forgive. Start first with yourself and then with others. Forgiveness will set you free as you walk along the path of healing. Now, I started out this reading talking about, I started out talking vaguely about me needing to take a step back, me wanting to stay in a place of happiness, me wanting to just be alone at this time. And as I say that, I'm looking at the words, and the words are restoration, recovering, renewal, recuperate, forgiveness, but the shadows are discontentment, regret, sorrow, and disease, okay? Or dis-ease. So I definitely feel like, just on a personal level for me, I'm going through a healing period. I know that's what it is, right? I know that's what it is. And I think it's important, when we were talking about Goddess and I were talking about in the beginning about these portals. Yeah, these portals are coming around, but that doesn't control anybody else's energy but yours. You know, you have to control your own energy. I know people get all excited when we hit these major portals and then nothing happens, and then you're frustrated because nothing's happening. But it's not because things are not happening to you. They're really happening for you if you allow yourself to progress in time, in time, over time, you know? All right, so here we go. Let's get into this reading. We got change and healing. Y'all, I think those salty French fries I ate is making me feel nauseous. Ugh. Can't shuffle the cards. What in the world's going on? What is the news? What is the news? What is the news? Did y'all ever go watch that movie, Sweet Bobby? I was telling y'all about the documentary, Sweet Bobby. If y'all didn't watch that, go watch that this weekend too. All right. The news is this card came out early this morning. Player. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. I don't even know if I want to talk about this because we just did a reading talking about this earlier today. But maybe this is coming from a space of your healing from dealing with somebody in that situation. Maybe you're realizing that you need to change how you're moving. The T is moving on. Thank you. Next. Yeah, this is about somebody healing. Ironically, you have trees on both of these. So for me, I feel like with both of these having trees, this person may be an earth sign. Okay, they may be an earth sign. I'm not sure. But let's see. This don't belong here. I downloaded some new sounds, y'all, and I'm trying to find a sound that I was looking for. That it would have been good to go here, and I'm looking for it because I didn't change the name of the file yet. Where's my sound? I know I downloaded that sound. Y'all, this is craziness because I know I downloaded that sound, so I can't find it. So let me do it now. Because I'm telling y'all, soundboard. Y'all gonna crack up when I play this song because I'm telling you. So I feel like this person is not necessarily really realizing that you're done. They're not realizing that you're done. And there we go. It's unfortunate because this person took you for a joke. This person took you for a joke. This person thought that they can do whatever they was going to do. And it wasn't going to have no recourse. Little did they know you were switching your energy up. What lies beneath all of this is that salt is definitely doing something to my eyes. I feel it. I don't even eat stuff like that. Okay, pregnancy test. Unsure. Pregnancy scare, positive or negative. So somebody may be dealing with a pregnancy scare right now in this relationship. That could be part of the reason why you guys are splitting and going your own separate ways. Could be. Maybe somebody that they was dealing with is thinking that they're pregnant. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? All I keep hearing is that death whistle. Woo! When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. I see what's going on right here, right now. You didn't want me when you had me. Now that you don't have me, now you want to play these mind games. Y'all see the overlay, the underlay for the overlay? What's the true emotion here? Well, dog. The true emotion. What is the true emotion? What is the true emotion? True emotion, true emotion, true emotion. This came out this morning too. Reckless love, sex. So this person knows that they did something they wasn't supposed to be doing. They done got caught up. Last but not least, the influencing energy here. What is the influencing energy here? The yin and the yang. What is it? Tell me, tell me, tell me. The world, new cycle, karmic completion, travel, fulfillment, success after quest, and a storm. So I definitely feel like you were supposed to end this relationship with this person. And I definitely feel like their haphazard playaways is what has caused this relationship to come to a demise. And I feel like they weren't thinking about this holistically. I feel like they weren't thinking that their behaviors were problematic. I don't think that they thought that them being for the streets was really taking its effect on you the way that it's taking its effect on you. And I feel like, I strongly feel like you got to the point where you so sick and tired of being sick and tired that it's nothing that this person can say, it's nothing that this person can do that's going to permeate your spirit enough to make you want to go back to them. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, it's a wrap. This person took you for granted. And that's what we talked about this morning. In case you missed the read this morning, we had a real good read this morning. But it was of a similar storyline with the player. The guy, you know, mistreating somebody. Okay? So, yeah. We're at this point where we're not doing this no more. We ready to move on. We ain't playing these games with you. You want to be a player. Go ahead. You got to get out of here. All right, whose business is this? Whose business is this? All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're coming in as the Temperance in reverse. Recklessness. Duh. Imbalance. Overindulgence. Overhealing or self-healing. Discord and hastiness. Okay? Now, the person that you may be dealing with could be a earth sign. Okay? They're coming in as the Hermit in reverse. I'm sorry, the Hermit upright. This is self-reflection, introspection, enlightenment, spiritual contemplation, receiving or giving guidance. So, ironically, this is what I was talking about in the very beginning of the reading. And if you missed the reading, the playback will be up on YouTube here momentarily. You can go back and watch the beginning of the reading, because I'm telling you, it's come to the point where people have decided that this is not what they want to do. Like, they've gotten to the point to where it's like, you know what? I like you, but I don't like how you're making me feel. And for this earth sign, I really feel like they're at the point where they're like, bro, I don't like you like that at all. For real, you know? So let's go ahead and get into this business. Tell me about my fire signs and earth signs. Fire and earth. Fire and earth. Earth signs, y'all just been going through it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know what y'all been. I feel like Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn is getting karma handed to them so bad right now. So bad right now. I don't know what y'all did. I don't know why y'all did it. But I feel like karma is coming to earth signs. And I feel like the earth signs have been dealing with it all this week. It's been coming up. Hey, Corey, welcome. All this week, it's been coming in the readings where we're talking about these earth signs dealing with just miscellaneous things in a relationship. Like, bro, it's out of hand for y'all. I don't know what y'all did. But all I keep hearing is, so fire signs, your current energy is coming in right now as the Lovers. You coming in as the Lovers. Presently, you're coming in. I wasn't going to say that, but I'm going to have to say it. You got caught up in some mess. You got caught with your pants down, fire signs. When we talk about the Lovers, people typically get so excited because the Lovers genuinely and traditionally represents couples. This represents partnerships. This represents soulmates, but it also represents duality. Okay. And so I feel what is happening is that with this Temperance in reverse, with this Lovers card here, I do feel like my fire signs, y'all been real reckless. Being very hasty, not staying true to what you know to be true. Like, you outside, you for the streets. You've been over here being reckless. You've been playing sword fighting with everybody who want to play. And now that there's this pregnancy test coming up, I think that's got you paranoid. And that's got you thinking about how reckless you have been. Our earth signs are coming in right now as the Five of Wands. So they're finally waking up and realizing that they've been dealing with a lot of competition from our fire signs, other people. And I feel like they've gotten to the point now where they're just like, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'm going to walk away from this. Like, this has been a karmic relationship for me. It hasn't given me anything that I needed for it to do. I need to make the changes that I need to make to love on myself and to heal. I need to take a step back, which is that hermit energy of what I was talking about in the beginning of the reading. So yeah, earth signs are like, you know what? I'm cool on you. I'm a holler. And I feel like these fire signs, y'all just have no idea how much damage y'all have done. And the reason why this is highly problematic is because you think that you can just walk in and out of somebody's life anytime you getting good and ready to feel like it. And it don't work like that, home boo. The pros in all of this is you are realizing that this person is never going to make you happy. This person is never going to fulfill you. This person is never going to take you serious. This person is never going to give you what it is that you really feel like your heart desires. And the reality is, I don't even think my fire signs even know what they want. You playing the field. You're not looking to settle. You out here settling for, you seeking options. You're being reckless with love and sex. But even with that being said, you don't want to commit, but you don't want this person being outside for the streets either. And it's not making sense because it's like you going. Like anytime your phone ring, it's a lot. I mean, like, let's keep it real. And now you feeling some type of way because this person don't want to talk to you no more. This person don't want to be with you because they don't trust you. This person knows, this earth sign knows what this feels like. They see the competition, okay? This person sees the competition. They see how everybody's fighting. And it's like, even though it's coming together, these people are coming together to help make this fire sign a better person. The end of the day, who wants to be in competition for their man? Like that's not ever what it's supposed to be. The consequence is here with this Two of Wands. You're at an impasse trying to figure out which way to go and what to do. Both of you guys are stuck trying to figure out what's the right next best step. For my earth signs, they feel like it's time to let it go. At this point, they're over it. You can't tell them nothing. They can't trust you. You can't trust them. And they're really at the point of where they're just like, I realized that I've probably made a mistake. And they're not proud of their mistake. Let's be clear. These earth signs are not pleased with themselves.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
They're not happy about it at all. They're not happy about it at all. That's why they're taking time to reflect and they're taking time to take a step back to reflect because they're not happy with how they got into this situation to begin with. What you need to do to heal? You got to put down all those burdens, y'all. Both of y'all are dealing with burdens. Both of you are stressed out. This person is stressed about this pregnancy test because they don't really want a baby with this girl. They don't. They don't. They worry. But they can't say nothing because they know that they did it. They was out here shooting up the club. Being stupid. You know? And then you have this person down here that just want to move on with their life. Realizing how burdensome it is for them to really date and put themselves back out there. You got to relinquish that fear. You got to relinquish that fear. It seems like it's going to be hard work. It seems like it's going to be more difficult to walk away from the situation. But the reality is it's a blessing in disguise because earth signs did not realize that this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, was not being committal. They were non-committal for real. And they kind of like just went with the flow, thinking that something was going to change and it wasn't true. Justice in reverse. All the lies are starting to come out. All the biases, the unfair accusations, all of the things, earth signs' worst fear is starting to come to pass. And that's what's also burdening them. And it's also what made them realize that this person is never going to make them happy. Yeah, this person got characteristics of being a sweet person and romantic and, you know, all of those different things. But the reality is, just like they're like that with you, they're like that with everybody else. And this is where they realize that they messed up. Both of y'all kind of feel like y'all messed up. Both of y'all feel like y'all been very impatient, irrational, illogical. Both of y'all feel like this. But I feel like it's also a reflection of both of you being in a place that you are needing to grow up and to evolve. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't get it together now, I never will. You know? And it's frustrating because
I guess we'll never know.
Even though you guys are wanting to have a conversation about it, you're not going to be honest with this fire sign. Is not going to tell the truth to this earth sign, no matter what they do. And with this 7 of Wands that is here, okay, I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of hard work that has to go into this. It's not going to happen. It's a lot of reflection, a lot of conversation. And I feel like there's a lot of truths that are just not going to come out because this person is not ready to face the funk. This person is not ready to tell the truth. This person is in a place where they're not quite ready for the transformation that they need to go through. They're living their best life. They're getting caught up doing whatever they want to do. And all of that is all fine and honky-dory and all of that. It was all good until they got somebody pregnant. It was all good until they got them pregnant. And that has thrown their whole world upside down. I mean, I keep hearing like this death whistle because it's like they had no idea what they were doing until this happened. This person had no idea what they were doing. None. And they don't even really have the desire to come forward. So it's like, even though some of this could be remediated through a conversation, they don't really have a desire to talk to you about what's going on with them. They're shutting down. And while they're shutting down, you're at the point where you're like, you know what? I'm moving on with my life. I don't have time for this. I'm moving on with my life. But what's interesting is, even though this person is not willing to talk to you and communicate and let you know what's going on with them, they do desire to want to be with you. Sexually, though, which is part of the problem. That's part of the problem. You got to control that. The devil. Unhealthy attachments. You can't trust this person. No matter how much you want to be able to trust them, no matter how much you want to love them, how much you want to care for them, you cannot trust them at all. And now you're aware that you can't trust this person. So what are you going to do with that information now that you know that you can't trust this person? You can forget about trying to be in a happy family with this person. You can forget about it. And the sad part is, it's nothing wrong with realizing that your dreams and ambitions with somebody is not going to work out the way that you thought it was. It's nothing wrong with it. It ran its course. And that's what you're being taught here with this New World card. This was a karmic cycle that has completed. It's time for you to feel fulfilled, heal, and move on with your life. But that's hard to do. Nobody's expecting for their person to just crash out on them. Nobody's expecting for their person to just Caradis says shit hurts. Yeah, it does hurt. But don't nobody expect for their person to just up and check out. And that's what I feel like happened. This person just upped and checked out on you. And that's leaving you feeling disappointed with that Sun card in reverse. I feel like I don't even need to really elaborate really too much more, because I feel like you have the answer and you know that you have the answer. It's just not a favorable outcome. But I feel like it's what you need to hear at this moment, because it's about the healing and the change. And the healing that you need to undergo is within you. And the progress that you need to make is within you. The changes that you need to make are within you. You know? Uncomfortable, yes. It is uncomfortable. But the reality is you got to put yourself in a position where when people show you who they are, you got to believe them. And this person been coming around with wonky energy all this time. I feel like no matter what happens with this person is on their own journey, I regret to say. And on their journey, it's just unfavorable for them right now. They have got to go through a growth spurt. And the growth spurt is not physically, it's mentally. And this person is just in an immature state. They're not realizing what they're doing. But I feel like this pregnancy test issue is going to become a life-changing thing for them. And I feel like that's what they needed to experience in order to wake up. I do regret to share that I do feel like the test is positive. So they're going to be forced to grow up. Yeah. They're going to be forced to grow up. So take the time to heal. Do what you got to do to make yourself feel better. You're on a healing journey too. And don't allow this to disrupt your joy and how you feel about yourself. And if you missed the beginning of the reading, go ahead and go back to the beginning of the reading on YouTube. It'll be up in about 5 minutes. Go ahead and replay the beginning of the reading on things you can do to make yourself feel better. Okay? I'm out of this business, y'all. Bye.
Oh,